Alright, let's continue. Two and I mean hindi nyo okay, continue daw.
About 2 or 3 years have passed since my last visit. Wuling City has changed quite a bit. Personnel of the Inland Special Task Force have important duties and cannot leave our posts easily. But we do get 2 rounds of R&R every year. I did not apply for leave due to personal reasons. 10 years ago, I promised a friend to do my best and stabilize the rift in the North Wuling exclusion zone. The tragedy of the science station would not be repeated. Yes. When the disaster happened, Yinglong immediately dispatched teams to the science station. I was amongst them. But I was just a raw recruit. Many things were beyond my capabilities. My friend also told me the same thing. Though facing calamity, he said there was no need to be sad. If I could just come back in 10 years, as long as the Tianshi stand in Wuling, the city shall rise again, with greater splendor. And it seems he was right. The city is well. The subsequent floods of the Blight Tide got him. It's all right, Adam. What happened already happened.
Hi.
I wouldn't have thought he was actually part of the Sharonite Forge project.
Seems like a VIP for Tianshi Zhuang. That means the man really knows what he's doing.
Beautiful. Data's just beautiful. Qian Shishimo will be pleased. Last week's grind is finally starting to pay off. If only I could get a letter of recommendation. His endorsement will easily get me an actual fellowship at HQ.
This Tianshi Ximo is quite a personality. He's known for his unforgiving style of mentoring, yet many choose to become his disciple. If he were alive, he would have plenty of disciples. I didn't know him for long, but he was warm and mild-tempered. I can assure you, he wouldn't be a strict mentor like Tianshi Ximo. I wish I could tell you more about him, but he left early. There were no photos or personal belongings, nothing except that promise.
All hands, stay alert for orders. Oh. Apologies, I was spacing out. Please, pardon.
Careful, Endfield. Strange. The energy fluctuations around this passage are not within nominal range. No. Approaching it only increases the fluctuation amplitude. We did have a recent increase in the Fahrenheit Heart's energy burst frequency. However, this reading is through the roof.
Admin, should I call the Inland Task Force for support?
If we hit peak readings, we must inform all Marker Stone personnel and enact emergency readiness measures. Oh. Ink Spirit.
If that's the will of the Faramund proxy, I say we head straight in and take a look around.
That's a very bold proposal.
Perhaps Tianshi Ximo has a better alternative.
Of course. I say we follow it cautiously and stay alert.
I wonder how we'd go about this operation. I better refer to the intel we have and come up with a few emergency backup plans.
All hands, stay alert for orders. Oh. Apologies, I was spacing out. Please pardon my lapse.
I'll have a go this time. Hey! Stop running! Well, I don't think I'm a beast person. That's enough! Quit running! A phantom? Careful! They're attracted to Fahrenheit heart energy leaks.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
Neat.
Finally! Caught them all and sent them back. Endman, you said... also made a promise? A promise? Made to someone? Can't believe you went through the same thing. 10 years ago, I was also part of the search and rescue operations and met a Yinglong reservist. That poor soul ran out of luck and didn't survive the secondary disasters. I promised them I'd rebuild this city into a place teeming with life. I tried to keep my word and brought that vision to life. Just a coincidence. The Yinglong reservist I knew was a young woman. If she were around, she would have become a full-fledged trooper and earned her code name. She really liked cute little critters. So many died in that disaster. She made a little headstone for them. Don't be. It's all behind us. Time to find the last energy spill. Can't reach. Ooh, much better. It's up ahead. I know you want to run. There's no escaping this time. It's right opposite us. Use the dichromolite.
It's just spilled Faramut heart energy. Yet, it's so lifelike. Alright, little buddies. Come closer. Wanna play?
The Endmen and I have been running around to send them back to the scroll, yet here you are cuddling these critters?
Apologies. I ended up right here after going through the portal. I can't get up or down. I forgot my handy term. Then these little buddies showed up.
Just send them back where they belong. Stat.
No more ink spirits. I guess all the energy leaks are back in the school.
You don't sound very happy about this.
I really like my little friends. I think I might miss them.
Huh. Little friends. All entities are back in place. I need another check for hidden damages. Once it's fixed, there'll be no more chasing of runaway energy blobs around the marker stone. In any case, I really appreciate your help. I said, I really appreciate your help. It's done. I gotta rush back and catch some sleep.
And I have to go, Admin. I gotta see my captain.
All hands, stay alert for orders. Oh. Apologies, I was spacing out.
Once this is all over, I'm treating you all to a feast.
Don't sweat it. Mr. Inglong Chuber is just doing his job.
Come on. I actually need your help with something else.
Of course, Tianshi Ximo. This trooper is in your service.
I wanted to know if you knew Shen Jiaohe, the girl who took part in a SAR operation 10 years ago.
I know, but I'm afraid that person wasn't a girl.
What?
Shen Jiaohe is my actual name. Proud Summit. That's what the words mean. The one I remember wasn't called Ximo.
How do you know?
The ID tag on his PPE suit said so.
Well, I was wearing a suit from a fallen superior.
Fate works in unpredictable ways.
Unpredictable indeed. This feels quite unexpected. I am happy, but I am sentimental as well. Got the yin and yang mixed up for 10 years. I would have probably carried this mistake to my grave if not for this.
Yeah. For all this time, Tianshi Ximo stayed at Wuling, while I was just up north. We probably worked together at the same place a few times. Yet we never ran into each other. For 10 whole years.
I guess so. That's something we can drink to. I guess overworking is a bad habit.
That's unfortunate. So and that he's a man. Right.
I came because I was concerned. I hope Shimo didn't do anything upsetting. I saw you smiling rather positively when you came out. So I guess, at the very least, you didn't get into a fight. What exactly happened in there? Why are you so happy? I have complete faith in you and Shimo. Now, just let me in on the interesting details. Huh? Old friends meeting again. That is a good thing. I thought you were happy about it. Why are you sighing?
I was just wondering if there are any forgotten old friends out there waiting for me. They might be hoping to see me again.
Of course. You are never alone in this journey of yours.
Need a leg rub. Can't reach. Ooh, much better.
I guessed right. There's a medical cabin right underneath.
Medical cabin? But isn't the city medical clinic at...
Prilika, medical cabin is just a nice way to put it. It's actually a place for the deceased to rest a while. So, did you hear about the memorial service?
Memorial service?
Yeah, I heard that a memorial service will be held at the Eternal Wall in 3 days. The names of those who bravely died will be engraved upon it for remembrance. We'll probably receive an official invite soon.
Oh.
Mifu always treats her watch guards like family, and many of them fell in battle. She's definitely feeling terrible right now.
Okay. Me double check. Next door. My gut tells me let's continue. Continue the story. I mean side quest. Let's try to adjust our polling bee. For a 1 point. Or maybe not like. Maybe the 1.1. Have a Shira Knight and Action. Yes, a 1 point. And then once we that's 1.2 stuff along with the SC 1.1. I'm sorry, 1.1. So I think the 1.1 polling bee, and then with additional Skyport, maybe I will place all of the Skyport's production. I mean, Zero Night production in New Valley, and then the rest of the rest on the wallet. That's the do this. Let's finish the quest. Let's try to adjust Olympics again. Yeah, let's go. And then let's continue tomorrow after that. How about this one? Actually, maybe I will just yeah, level 4. Hold on. I mean, let me just continue this. Alright.
You're here.
Are you alright?
I've made a head count. 7 good men. 7. I hope people will remember their sacrifices.
They shall be lauded as heroes. Wu Ling will not forget them.
There's a problem. 7 watchguards went missing during the battle. And we found 7 bodies wearing our uniform. 4 of the deceased have been identified. Their families bade them farewell. But there are 3 deceased that we cannot identify.
Huh? What happened?
Their bodies... they have been ruined by the Blight. Once we cleanse the bodies of Blight for burial, they will be completely unidentifiable. Storing Blight-affected remains is not very appropriate. I know that too. The boss got me a 12-hour window. I still have some time. Enfielders, you are experts in handling Blight issues. Can I ask you to identify these 3 watchguards? This is the very least I can do for them.
our scanning tech can penetrate blighted materials.
Don't worry, Mifu. We'll take care of this.
Thank you. I need to be somewhere else.
The three should be resting somewhere up ahead. Who should we start with? Edmund, decide for us. Great. We've acquired plenty of info. Time to talk to Mifu. I really hope we can help her with this.
Emin, how goes the investigation? A leg with Shiranite bone. It's old Lee.
Old Lee? The one who couldn't keep his leg still?
And a good man. He saved someone during the Blight Tide, and ended up blighting his right leg. He had no choice. To stay alive, he had to give it up. He wasn't young anymore. Oli could have retired early, but the stubborn Olfor refused to leave his post. Even the boss couldn't talk him out of it. Not only that, the silly old dolt even convinced the boss to give him a Shiranite leg.
Old Lee probably didn't want to leave the crew. He wanted to stay in Wuling for a bit longer.
Indeed. Now we have Old Lee. What about the other two? Completely blightified. Understood. I will prioritize his blight cleans. The process of elimination is our only option to confirm his identity. Let him rest for now. You mentioned this one was seropathy positive. Impossible. I read through all of the Watchguard's health examination reports. None of us have seropathy.
It's unlikely for our Endmen to make mistakes about Originium matter. Perhaps the infection was recent.
That is a possibility. But something doesn't feel right about this.
You sense that something's off.
Yeah. Got through plenty of cases. Things warrant a closer look whenever I get these feelings. Have you found other leads? You mentioned this one was seropathy positive. Impossible. I read through.
It's unlikely for our Endmen to make
That you sense that something's off.
Yeah. Got through plenty of cases. Things warrant a closer look when. Have you found other leads? We found Old Lee. Now we gotta verify Jia Ban and Zhen Xingyuan. Both are Aripathy negatives. If that poor Aripathy positive is not a Watchguard... I want to focus on this variable first.
Not a Watchguard? But who else could he be?
As of now, Some Wulingers are still missing. Perhaps he was one of those civilians, and the Watchguard gave him their uniform. After all, Watchguard outfits offer better protection than ordinary clothing. This image is very obvious. There aren't that many cases of erypathy in Wuling. A simple check at the medical clinic should clear things up. Can you help me with that? I need to talk to Oli's family.
Of course. We'll visit the medical clinic.
Clearing the way for the rescue. Let's fire up the Oathkeeper! Yoga! Back up! Maximum power, activate! Ready to report.
My panda stack.
That was a good battle. Huh. Well, it's time for food.
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
been busy long enough. 'Tis time for a break. Let's go and feast along Fangxing Avenue.
I think I remember the place. Plenty of students have their meals at the avenue.
Yeah, students aren't exactly rich, but Fangxing Avenue offers great food on the cheap. Once exams are over, everyone celebrates here. And we did survive a major challenge. This one's on me. Actually, I say our Endman's got the tab. That smells so delicious. I'm starving. Just thinking about old Lee makes me really sad. But Mifu has to feel this 7 times.
Hi there. I'm the nurse for this department. Anything I can help you with?
We're Endfielders helping out Captain Me. We need to check something.
Oh. I read about you in the news. You're the heroes who saved Wuling.
Heroes? Maybe we're just lucky and survived.
Yeah, but I could say the same for all the injured people in this ward.
Can you verify the identity of this Aripathy positive?
It's... Look at the resolution of this image. It's even better than what we... Sure. Just wait for a bit while I search for it.
We compared this with every Aripathy positive we have on file. No one fits this image. That's not possible. I even searched the HAS database. Sorry, we found no hits.
Everyone in Hengshan has a healthcare registration file since birth, right?
That's right. And all registered individuals get a file update based on their annual health examination reports.
The alternative seems likely. He might have been recently infected.
Mifu sent you here, didn't she? Please relay a message for me. She must take a break and rest, and get her health examination at the clinic.
True value found. Nope.
Very rare finding. Time to assign gathering work.
Let me take point.
Cut the shots. I'll do the rest.
This is it, Enmin. But hey, did you happen to notice? Some dirty sneak following us in secret.
No, stop! I'm just going the same way, that's all!
Iron Bosun? Why are you here? I thought you left Wuling.
Don't mention it. I can't find my bro Rusty. After we got away from you, Rastin and I planned to leave Wuling. But we ran into a bunch of splatters. Extra large ones too, mind you. Rusty tried to protect me and distracted them on his own.
What happened next?
I don't know. He told me to look for him at Peach Blossom Wharf before he ran off. It's a code name that only the two of us know. Anyways, I waited for ages, but Rusty never showed up. What happened to my bro? I'm super worried right now. I knew he scampered off towards the city. I made my way here, but found nothing. Oh, what? Really? I can?
Wuling just went through a lot. A stockader wouldn't have an easy time near the city. And there's tons of residual blight and Angloy around. It's safer in a group, right?
But I thought you got some important investigations going on. Would I get in your ways? Oh, thank you very much. I owe you big shots a big time again. I'll tell Rusty to pay you back double.
You're really nice to your bro, you know that?
Well, he likes being a hero. You saw that before, right? Oh yeah, what exactly are you investigating around here? Got it! We're gonna find clues about some watchguard.
Incoming! Iron Bosun, get behind me!
In position.
A gathering of Angloy. Wait, hold on. Isn't this residue of Originium arts?
Active Originium of such levels might have been left by a rampant arts unit.
A rampant arts unit. And a gathering of Angloy. Things probably did. This one will be quite a hassle. Watch out, people! this the arts unit? The caster must have fought a terrible battle. Could this caster be Jiaoban?
This is Rusty's. When you were fighting, I saw something familiar and went ahead to pick it up. What do you say? Does this mean that Rusty is Rusty?
This only proved that he was here.
Bosun, finding a clue is a good thing. Your brother probably already left the city. Once we take care of Mithu's issue, we'll focus on finding him.
Thank you.
I made some progress. We verified the second body as Zhen Xingyuan. What about you?
Mithu, we found traces of Originium activation. An arts unit ran out of control.
We found what is left of the arts unit, but we're unsure if it belonged to Jiaoban.
I'm actually nearby. Heading over right now.
Yes. This is indeed Japan's arts unit. I guess this is over. Thank you for your assistance. Wait, who is this?
Oh, I almost forgot. This is Iron Bosun. You two probably met before, at the stockade.
Huh. The Stockade Brothers. Where's the other one?
We got separated. I'm trying to find him.
He probably won't get far in Wuling. And since the place is dangerous, we sort of...
Indeed. Stockaders aren't popular in the city right now. Keep your eyes on this one.
Thanks.
You sure? How is he? Any critical conditions? How did you find him? Okay, give me the witness info. I'm heading over right now. Hold on. Is he wearing his watchguard uniform? Okay, got it. I'll be there. We found Jiaoban.
He's still alive?
Yeah, somewhere near Serenity Garden. Unconscious, but not in critical condition.
That's wonderful.
So...
I got the same question, so I asked. Jiaoban was only wearing his undergarments when they found him.
Huh? But the body we were investigating, wasn't he wearing Jiaoban's watchguard uniform?
I'm going to Serenity Garden and have a talk with the witness. She's our only lead.
Serenity Garden. Graham's merit stone is there too. In this city watchguard's outfit. Rusty, don't tell me you were trying to be a tough guy again.
All hands, stay alert for orders.
Oh.
over there.
Oh, Captain May, are you here to talk about the situation? I'm Ling Yue, and I usually sell flowers here. I saw someone stumbling into the garden. It was shortly after the battle. I hid because I didn't know who the man was. He got closer, and I saw he was really hurt. He seemed to be looking for something, so I asked.
Wait, what was this man wearing?
Just his undergarments, and they were really dirty. Let me think. He was holding something. Like a bundle of clothes.
Clothes? What kind?
I don't know. I couldn't see clearly because he was holding them real tight. I asked if he was looking for something. He was very weak, but he asked me where Tian Shizhang's merit stone is.
Huh? Tian Shizhang! Yeah, Tian Shizhang. He's my grandpa.
But I only sell flowers here. I didn't know where they placed Tian Shizhang's merit stone. He hesitated a bit, but he also looked really worried, and went right into Serenity Garden. And then he stumbled out shortly afterwards. The bundle in his arms was gone as well. I was thinking about helping him when he suddenly fell to the ground. It scared me. So I called the watch guards and they told me to wait here.
Good. I think I know what happened. Rest easy now. Thank you for your cooperation.
Does Jaban know your grandpa?
I don't know. Why is he looking for my grandpa's merit stone?
We should find the bundle he was carrying. That should crack our case. Where's your grandpa's merit stone?
Just follow me.
Wait. Suddenly these two people become we're in the center of stage, right? The two annoying blockaders. And let's continue.
It's a short distance up ahead.
So much blight. Bosun, you can slow down a bit.
The local Tianxia pillar is not working. We must repair it to get across.
Bosun, we'll deal with this blight first. Then we'll go meet your grandpa together.
Intel received. Thank you.
refer to the intel we have and come up with a few emergency backup plans. Let me take point.
Cut the shots. I'll do the rest.
Clearing the way for the rescue. Let's do our best.
Stop struggling! Stop struggling! In position. Face your head!
We make a good team.
Made possible by Seshka's latest technology. Oh, I can't break this habit. Great teamwork, everyone. It's so beautiful. Oh,
Want a piece of panna? Come at me.
Yeah, freeze them!
Very professional move.
Ready to support.
That's why you're the boss.
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
The blight is gone. Thanks, everyone. Grandpa, your little Amo is here again.
An originium device?
This is Rusty's. No, this can't be. Impossible. We promised to meet up at Peach Blossom Wharf.
Calm down, Bosun. It's all right. It's just some clothing.
The body you're investigating. It's got an originium crystal on the left chest, right? That's what he had. The eye patch in the cave is also his.
We should give him a moment.
Grandpa. We are really the worst kids ever. We failed at school and everything. We then ran off and became bandits. We're the worst letdowns ever. Back at the stockade, I was afraid to hear people talk about old John and his super disappointing grandkids. We were afraid to see you. We were terrified. We couldn't even bring ourselves back here. Grandpa, Ago told me that he still wants to be a Tianshi. I want to say it too, but I've been such a disappointment to you, to ourselves, to all these years we've wasted. That's why we decided to quit the stockade, run off to a new place and start over. We were really trying to start over, Grandpa. Just... I beg you. Protect Ago and help him return safely.
Damn, for the turn of event. These two people,
I wonder
two
how
stockaders,
to go about this operation.
one noises
I better
in the
refer to the
previous
things
part.
we have and come up with a few emergency backup plans.
And now becomes like centers side quest and Yeah, like good thing that we lost one person that annoys us, but just that, well, that's how the writers wants us to feel uh not responsible. uh Feel so iron boat, you know. Writers, our judgment come out. You know what I mean. Now let's continue.
Are we collecting this? Understood. I'll keep an eye out.
Aaron Bosun and Rusty Hook. They both used to be Wulin citizens.
I presume you knew already, Captain Me?
I'm not a note at all. I just assigned someone on it. The two brothers, Jiang Zhenggou and Jiang Zhengmao, went missing a few years ago. I was surprised they became stockaders.
I saw a pack of Angoloi chasing him and did not hesitate. There were too many of them. Things got a little hot. I didn't even know the name of the poor guy.
He is Jiang Zhenggou.
I only realized later that I saved a stockader. Sometimes it's hard to tell the bandits apart from the good ones. Regardless, the guy managed to reach a safe place. I thought he'd run for it, but he came back to help me. I was bleeding all over the place. Couldn't even tell where my wound was. He wasn't doing any better. I collapsed to the ground and he kept shaking me to keep me awake. Told me that the stockade turncoats were coming.
Stockade turncoats?
The last thing I remember was him taking off my outfit.
Why did he... It's okay. I figured it out. The stockade turncoats were killing every Wulinger they see. The guy saved you.
He saved me. Perhaps I was seeing things before I passed out. He wore my watchguard uniform and smiled before he left. Serenity Garden. Qianshizhang. Merit Stone. He kept shouting these words over and over in my ears.
Oh, that's why you were mumbling these words when you were out. I was so confused.
Yeah. Serenity Garden. Qianshizhang. Merit Stone. These words kept appearing in my mind. I was still in the cave when I woke up. But the guy was already gone. The battle in the city seemed to be over. I felt incredibly dizzy. I used the words to guide me and made my way to Serenity Garden. And in the garden, I found the Merit Stone with Zhang's name inscribed upon it, and left his clothes there. It took the last bits of my strength. When I opened my eyes again, I was in the medical clinic. So, this Jiang Zhenggou, is he still alive?
I hope you have your answers. Visiting hours are almost over. Please, let the patient rest.
Look after yourself. We are leaving for now.
They're here.
Carefully searched Rusty Hook's clothing and found this. It probably gave off the traces of Originium in our scans. Would you mind, Bosun?
Just play. I won't mind listening again.
Oh, Mal. I know you'd go and find Grandpa if I didn't show up at Peach Blossom Wharf. Remember when we, sneaked into that old Chencha's courtyard? We watched a movie through the window. The old slayer also gave his disciple an audio tape.
Bosun, my man, by the time you hear this, I'll no longer be around.
That's great acting, right? Listen well to the words I'm about to say. I'm about to start my own journey. I gotta apologize to you. I told you nothing but lies about the world outside. Those were Grandpa's adventures. I just spiced things up and told them again. Now I gotta get myself a decent head start. And then I'll come over and pick you up, deadweight. But the Peach Blossom Wharf and Yuhua Field are real. If you ever miss me, just visit these places. And if you don't miss me, I'll give you a flick on the head. Enough said. See you around.
Blasted, blighted bastard! That old dot kept lying till the very end. He thought he could be a watchguard by wearing the outfit and sweating their slapstick. Who does he think he is? A master warrior? Some kind of hero? Heroes don't end up like this!
Captain Me, we found the truth, at least.
Yes. But we have the truth. But it's not one I'm ready to accept.
I wonder what we can do for Bosun. He's totally devastated right now.
Do what? What can we really do? The Eternal Wall Memorial Service starts tomorrow. The Eternal Wall... I know.
I wonder how he'd go about this operation.
Since we already started this
Better refer to the intel we have and come up with a few
quest,
emergency
and
backup
let's
plans.
continue. The blue quest maybe tomorrow. What the? Why are you bumping me like that? What the heck? Anyway, let's continue our quest.
That's quite a crowd.
Antien, both of you have valid reasons, but you know there's only one stall left. We have to reach an agreement.
I know, Liu. I never wanted to make things difficult. Azai and I would do our best and go with the watchguard's arrangements.
Hold up. Count me out if you're going with the arrangements. I'm different, Uncle Liu. I got a plan, plus the determination to see it through. The stall is mine to rent, and that's final.
Emin. What a coincidence. Got some trouble on our hands. I'll let them do the explaining.
Are the lady and the young man arguing about who gets to use the stall?
I guess so. I saw a new post on the bulletin. A business is ending their lease. I came here really early in the morning, just to want to see if I could get lucky with the stall. But I ran into...
I've been perfecting my business plan since last year. Fortune smiles on me because I'm prepared.
let's all take a step back and talk nicely, okay? Captain Me and Endman, the Avenue business bidding process might be the problem. It calls for fair competition. Both are qualified and their business plans are sound, but they're... This is a real dilemma.
What's your take, Endman?
Enfield can't really handle complicated things like this.
Then there's on me.
Ooh, I might have an idea. Endman, come here. Let's talk about this.
Start a competition? Sounds like a plan.
Atienne and Azai, you going along? Maybe you could set up your stalls first. May the most popular one win.
Haha, sure thing. We Wulingers have a thing for competitions. Fair and simple. Let's start in 2 days.
Count this lady in. There is no way I will lose.
And to help Mifu out, feel free to ask if you need anything from us.
You darlings are too kind. But I'm fine for now. Why don't you help Ate first?
Chubby little mascot is a symbol of Fengxing Avenue. One could hardly imagine how 10 years ago, this was just a stretch of blighted wilderness without any buildings or life. Welcome, my patrons and friends. This massive Chubby Lung mascot is a symbol of Fengxing Avenue. One could hardly imagine how 10 years ago, this was just a stretch of blighted wilderness without any buildings or life. People, it's me again. The mini shell beasts before you are a symbol of Wuling's rich ecology. I even raised one when I was a kid.
So cute.
Greetings,
And
people,
there are
it's
so
me
many
again.
of them.
The mini shell beasts before you are a symbol of Wuling's friendship.
Presences. The most iconic symbol of the Tianshu Bureau Academy.
Miracles, such
Snappity
as the
snap.
bane of all blight.
Let me think about what else I might say this
This
time.
here before you is Wuling's Center of Science, the Tianshu Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling's Center of Science, the Tianshu Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling's Center of Science, the Tianshu Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling's Center of Science, the Tianshu Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the bane of all blight,
Let me count the photos. We're all set. Wow, you ran into Li Feng? Huh. All right, here are the rest of the vouchers. But sit tight, because not all the prizes are ready yet. Swing by when the competition starts.
Atsai, this event of yours seems really well planned.
Really? You think it's well planned? Sorry, I got too carried away. They're the most motivating words I've heard. Everyone criticized me as a kid. They kept saying I aim too high and how my head is full of weird ideas. They won't take me down. Art is the career I chose. I am a business artist. Oh, I hope that doesn't feel like too much. I actually learned these tricks from the TGCC. The TGCC's got all sorts of super rad tricks. You need a really flashy package if you want your things to sell.
But your ideas aren't weird. I think they're really innovative, you know?
That's right! Innovation! That's what I was gonna say. My vision is to make Wuling a city of innovations. She shouldn't simply focus on science and experiments and super boring lessons. The city deserves something new every day. She's gotta embrace innovation. And Wuling shouldn't keep herself mired in the past. No one should shackle her future.
You know, it was I'm thinking like a kid. That's That's all. Empat? Empat. I know. Is like but I want it's my way. Talking in English. Get you speaking casually because I know that my thoughts in this again is I'll have it. So you can see the perfect asking perfect. But yeah, I think if I continue doing it, okay, I can improve. To be a that's another reason. Okay, the way in a way that what pops up in while doing. Let's continue.
And thank you all for helping me out.
I'm a little curious about how Aunt Tian is preparing for this. Let's go talk to her. Alrighty.
All hands, stay alert for orders. Oh. Apologies, I was spacing out. Please pardon my lapse.
just remembered something. I've actually had Aunt Tian's noodles before.
You've had them before?
Yeah, they're really famous. Everyone who lived in Wuling City ate them too. When I first arrived here, my teammates treated me to some. The queues were ridiculous. Oh, but a bite of those noodles solved all your troubles. We got some Nim Sprouts. Let's bring them back to Aunt Tian. Oh, but a bite of those noodles solved all your troubles. It simply felt like being back at home. Ugh, I can't find the words to describe it. But you'll know when you have a bowl. Careful, that enemy looks really powerful.
Want a piece of panic? Come in.
Yes, freeze them!
Up you! That was a good battle. Well, it's time for food.
Made possible by Seshkar's latest technology. And we can't break this habit.
That's why you're the boss.
Let's keep the break while we still can.
Stop struggling!
That looks like something nice. If I'm not seeing things.
Yeah, this Grove Nymphs Browns is super fresh. I can't thank you enough, kind children. I got the rest prepped. Washed the liangke turnip, soaked the earthy porcelain soil, and chopped the hot fennel. Everything's set. Time to cook.
Aunt Tian, did you run a stall back at the residential area? A 5-wheel power cart with a little canopy on top?
Of course, darling. Are you from Wuling?
I had your noodles back when I was in Wuling. I even talked about them with my friends aboard Dijon.
Seems we're tied together by fate. I can reveal a few of my secrets, so you can make your own. Braised meat noodles may look simple, but perfection requires true commitment. Our first step is prepping the materials. We need minced long ear fillets, plus liangke turnips, Grove Nymphs Browns, rock sugar, earthy parsley, and hot fennel. And there are 3 house secrets from Aunt Tian. First, use fresh stock for the Nymphs Browns. Second, cook that meat over a small fire till it's just right. Too fast and it would be too tough. Too long and it would melt into the stock. The third secret lies in the dough. It's living and breathing, children. You need to find it out yourselves.
Find it out ourselves? Is there any trick to this?
My trick is having the heart to feed someone. Once you get these feels, your meals will end up delicious. I will show you what it means. Help me bring the ingredients here. And just what I need, please. Don't bring too much, huh? The main ingredients are half a key of long ear meat and 50 grams of liangke turnip cut in strips.
Alright. Is that nymph sprout like a bamboo? And then the
I wonder
is
how we
kinda like
out this
rabbit.
operation. I'd better refer
Yeah,
to
no,
the
you don't.
intel we have and come up with a few emergency backup plans.
Can we cook it? Can we have the ingredients to cook? Yeah, like and yeah, by the way, having a heart to feed. Yeah.
Doesn't look right. This isn't in Aunt Tian's recipe.
Got the main ingredients? Don't forget the condiments. You need the sweetness, the heat, and the herbal aroma. The condiments are 10 grams of syrup, 20 grams of chopped hot fennel, and 30 grams of cut earthy parsley. It's done, my darlings. Have it while it's hot.
and sweet and nostalgic.
And I'm happy you like it. Taste got better, and so did the fillet.
Huh? So, what meat did you use to make braised meat noodles in the past?
Back then, it was just straw mushrooms and a mix of other stuff to make it filling.
Back in those days, I believe everyone had it hard.
Indeed. It's a long story. When they were building this city, I worked in the construction crew. We only received supplies once per month. Hardly any of us got the braised meat. This place was literally uninhabited. The foul beasts that arrived probably went home because there was nothing around. I never thought about building a big noodle business. The first bowl I made was for a child. The child got sick, and everything tasted bitter. So I made some motos with the remaining grains and added them to the dough with liangge turnip. The child then brought friends over to try the noodles, and the other kids brought their parents over for more. The adults couldn't stop crying as they ate. The flavors reminded them of Hongshan and the liangge turnip vines of summer sprawling along the fence. Oh dear, I just rambled on and on about the past, didn't I? Age is catching up, but days got a lot better. I felt too good to be true. All right, darlings, go ahead and do your thing. This old lady is ending the daily shift.
I totally mastered the braised meat noodles. I'll definitely make more for you once we get back to Dijon. So, Enman, which of those two will win?
It seems that both sides are evenly matched.
Yeah. I just want to say though that devs put
All hands, stay alert for orders. Oh. Apologies, I was spacing out. Please pardon my lapse.
I'm talking here. So yeah, I mean devs like make a touch of modern era. I mean the current era. This is like the tutorial, the way Antyan while processing her food, like moving in a times 4. This is just so funny. Instead of cutting the cutting the scenario and just put words in it, devs what devs did is they let Antyan do the process in a 4 times speed. And yeah, it's kind of funny though. I love it. Let's continue. So we're done with the side quests all of a sudden. The only thing left is Edgeface salvage again, the 5 and 6. But and then the secondary, the blue quest. Should we? Oh, repair the applied technology, Tyrannite energy. Are we doing it right now? I'm kinda sleepy again though. It's so hot in here. So yeah, let's just do the or maybe let's end it here. I will just expand the bullying base offline and set it up to 1.1. Yeah, let's set it up for 1.1. I mean, I will set it up for 1 point and I will just share it to you the details by tomorrow. So that's it for today, for our day went and a date for our 1.2 plate. So yeah, that's it. Let's see you tomorrow. Let's see you tomorrow, and thank you so much. Bye bye.